my gosh. Are we recording? I don't even know how to do this anymore.
We are rolling.
Oh my goodness. We're back. What's the intro? It's Ken in hand. Welcome back to it's sorry. Okay. Forget that happened. It's welcome back to the Girls That Get It podcast with your host Ken in hand. There we go. We took some time and now we're back.
It's definitely been a minute, to say the least.
Yeah.
It's been a month. I just looked at the thing on YouTube, which it feels like it's been longer than just
only
a
month. Are you sure about that?
That's what it says.
But what's the specific date?
Girl, I don't know that much.
Because I think I looked and I don't know why I read July. Am I crazy?
July? Honestly, you're probably right because I know...
Oh, no. Well, August 7th, 2022. And today is September 26th. So it's been like a month and a half.
But we probably recorded that
before.
Like in July. So it feels like we've been gone for longer.
For like 2 months. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I don't even know how to podcast anymore.
I read a statistic the other day that was like the majority of podcasts don't make it past episode 3. But of the percent that make it past episode 3, 90% don't make it past episode 21, and we were almost a statistic there for a second.
I know, because this is episode 21, so we took a break after episode 20, which is really funny, but we're back. So
I just saw what you titled it, and that's good.
Oh, isn't it?
Yeah, she said we back, bitches.
Yes, because we are. So hi, we're gonna just do a little life update today. We're gonna do our highs and lows as usual. Explain why we've been gone, and then so dramatic, like anybody cares.
Dramatic.
We'll be explaining to both of our moms, our biggest fans, why we
gone. Yeah, basically, hey mom,
and then hi mom, and then we're gonna
did I ever tell you the first week we didn't post, my mom was like, you good? No pod went up.
Are you serious?
Like, yeah, and I was like, yeah, we're just taking a break, like I need time.
Oh my gosh, she knows, she's one of our most loyal fans.
Yeah, but she stopped asking after that, so
well, we're back, so I hope you're listening.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell her, so it'll be a nice surprise.
Well, yeah, she'll be happy, I hope.
We'll see.
Do you want to go first for highs and lows?
I guess, just to break it up.
Okay.
So all I wrote down for my high is just that life is good. I feel like, which we'll get into in a little bit, of why we took a break. I think it was a little different for each of us, but it was just... It got to a point where I was just going through the motions there for like a week or two. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I just need to take a step back and take a break. And not that anything was bad, but it was all I could do to get through my days and like perform at work and like mentally take care of myself. And I didn't have that extra energy to come on here and like do the social media thing.
Yeah.
But now I think life is so good. And even through that whole time, like life was relatively like very, very good. I'm just so thankful like to be where I'm at in life and to like just wake up every day happy. Like that's just huge. Good. Yeah, and I'll get into that later. Mm-hmm. And then my low, I love work, and I do think I like my role is my favorite role in the entire building. It's like a dream come true, but like my title is a design assistant, so I get to do a lot of the things designers do, but at the end of the day I don't get as much credit as designers do. So like I'll get into it later about like how great work has been, but sometimes it just like goes unnoticed a little bit, or just like yeah even if it's noticed by my team, like at the end of the day the statistics and the sales and like all that stuff goes under someone else's name, even though I maybe spent more time on it. But yeah, that's that.
Okay. I'm gonna start with my low because I thought we normally do that.
You're right. I messed that up.
Tisk. I'm just kidding.
I've been out of the game a little.
What is my low? I wrote it down, but it just got.
Yo, it just boofed on you.
Hold up. Okay, that's been happening.
If you're
recently.
not watching us on YouTube, Hannah's lights just went completely pitch black.
It does that. I have this lamp on because I don't have an overhead light.
Yeah.
And like the small bed lamp is like too small to light up the whole room. And so I have this like standing like larger lamp. And for the last week, it's just been like shorting out and it'll just like turn on. And I'm just like, what is going on?
I want to change my low.
You want to change it?
Yeah. Just grab that.
Okay, what happened at the tours?
I don't know how to decorate my apartment.
Oh, bestie.
You talking about this lamp made me think of like...
Think of lamps and then interior
Yeah.
and then your apartment.
Yeah.
Have you done anything like besides...
Well,
nothing?
I keep ordering things and then packages aren't arriving. So like it's not helping the progress. Like just this past weekend or like last week I ordered something. It was supposed to arrive this weekend and then I realized Sunday came around. I was like, I never got that. And so I had to like issue a refund and like,
oh, that's annoying.
it's okay. I'll try to keep this brief. I like doing interior for work. Like one, it's the last thing I want to do when I come home. And two, like I'm surrounded by very high quality like products all the time. And I like already had expensive taste before this job and now it's not any better. I also just feel like there's lack of like variety. You're either paying like thousands of dollars for furniture or like $100. Like where's the in between? Where's like decent quality with like decent looks? It's like there's no in between.
It's hard to
find.
find
I also can't like. I wanted this like my color palette is like very whites, tans, neutrals with like brass accents, but I also wanted to make it like somewhat like mountainy. Like I wanted some wood tones. I wanted some like green accents, but my apartment has darker brown floors and then this like tannish, beige, gray, black, like quartz countertops. And so like the vibes are just thrown off a little bit. And I'm like, realistically, you can't change a whole aesthetic of like a model apartment for what typically would be like an entire home.
Oh, yeah.
So it's turning out to be like pretty girly and pretty like flower dainty, whatever. And I wanted like a little bit like a mix between like flowers and like masculine, like just a little bit. And maybe I can add that through like layering, but it really be grinding my gears. It really like this is my favorite thing to do.
And now you're like struggling. Yeah. I wish I could help you, but I'm not very much better at that stuff. So unfortunately,
you could do anyone else's space, just not mine.
Yeah, you can do mine whenever I get one.
Oh, I cannot wait. Like I already have a vision for you. Like
oh my gosh, she's like, I don't even know what it looks like, but I have a vision. Hire me.
Yeah, we're going with the darker gray tones. It's gonna be moodier.
Oh, that is my vision. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I got you. Please let me do it.
I will probably. Yeah, I probably will. We'll see. Okay.
Please give you a vibe check. Sorry, I totally cut you off. Please.
That's okay.
Do your thing.
What's my low? Oh, we're starting with lows. Okay.
Yeah.
My low is that, that spoils one of my life updates.
Oh, damn.
Let me just say it vaguely. My low is that my space right now is chaos.
Oh.
Know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's actually a little better right now, but like 2 days ago, it was worse. And it's definitely not up to my standard. So that's all I'll say for that. And I'll elaborate more later.
That's tea.
It is tea. And then my high also spoils a life update. But I'll say something vague, okay?
You son of a gun. Just let us hear it.
made a big purchase today.
Oh my gosh.
And it's
you
really
texted
exciting.
me this? No idea that this
Did
was
you think
coming
that's what
today.
I was going to say?
No, I thought you were going to say like...
Something happened. Like, just...
Yeah, like something more slightly negative.
Oh, she said, I thought you weren't having a good day for a minute.
When
no,
you said, bestie, guess what? Like,
it was exciting. And you forgot that was even happening.
Yeah, I forgot that was in the pipeline. And I was like, oh, damn.
Yeah, me too. And honestly, I wasn't planning or expecting for it to happen today. It just kind of did. And I couldn't say no. So I'll elaborate on that later. But I guess we each kind of have like a few life updates. Oh wait, let's talk about why we've been gone.
Where have we been? What we've been doing? Why'd we fall off the face of the earth? You haven't fallen off the face of the earth. Go like and subscribe to her TikTok because she be posting.
Thanks. No, I haven't fallen off the face of the earth. I've just fallen off the podcast. It's like you have also, and you've fallen off the face of the earth. But I'll say my little part really, really fast, and then I'll like kind of take over because she has more to say about this. But essentially, why we stopped posting on the pod for a skinny minute was because
good.
Was because we were having trouble with our recording platform. It was kind of acting up, messing up the audio, messing up the flow. Like our conversation would become misaligned. It was just all messed up. And so the last episode that we were supposed to post, like it just was all messed up. It wasn't coming together how it should because the platform was just going downhill. And so we were like, you know what? Let's just skip a week, not post it, and then actually skip forever until we decide we want to come back.
Right. We kind of we wanted to come back after Labor Day, but we didn't set like a hard date. And then like time passed and like both of our birthdays are around this time. So we were like, is there a good time? And we were just like, YOLO, like, let's just do it. But another big reason besides that, I have been feeling like just weird about social media recently. If there's one thing that I've learned with hand through like doing this, posting on YouTube, whatever, is that people are watching. And it's not really like the random strangers that bothers me. It's like the people in my life that use my social media as a way to keep up with me rather than like being like my genuine friend. I realized like people would watch my stories and react to them, or like people are almost so invested that it would overwhelm me or just make me feel like all eyes are on me when like no one should feel like that. Like I'm not a celebrity. I didn't sign up for that. Like, I just wanted privacy. Like nothing is like I'm into more right now than just like privacy. But at the same time, I just love the creative outlet that comes with social media. I like showing people what I do. I'm really proud of like what I do, who I am, like all the things. So I really wanted to take a step back and like decide why I use social media. And I like really took a break from like checking the apps. Like I didn't go on Instagram all the time. And I've honestly noticed some like really kind of awful cycles, and I'm a lot happier when I'm not on it. Because just the overall access to information that anyone has with social media, like the fact that I can say, hey, I want to know what so-and-so is doing right now and go look.
That's wild.
That's not normal.
I know.
And like that looming pressure of like always posting, always looking your best, always having the time of your life, like always have to justify like, oh, what were you doing there? Why do you want to know? Like,
none of your business. That's what I was doing there.
Right. And I also feel like there was a wave of drama in my life.
Yeah.
And by posting and being accessible to all those people that were going through things themselves or trying to drag me into things, I just felt like that made it worse for me. Like I really had to distance myself from a lot of people in my life that I care about and that I thought were good people and I learned weren't good people. So you can tell me you told you so on that one.
I won't, but you know.
That's another topic for another day. But yeah, I really just wanted to come back and be the version of myself that it started posting on all these things. Like I never want to felt like I had to do it or that like I have to always do this, like because that just ruins the fun for it. But now I feel like I'm rejuvenated. I've like reprioritized my life. I also think as we get older and maybe the phase that I'm at right now, like it's just not as important. It's still fun and something I don't want to give up entirely, but I use it for a different reason now and want to have a different presence than I've had maybe in the past.
That is all valid. And we've always said that like we started this because it's fun and it's like a fun way for us to do something creative together and for us to catch up and like add to our friendship. And we've always said that like one thing we never want to do is have it lose that. So definitely I feel that and can say that is better to take a break when you feel like it's not fun anymore so that it doesn't feel like a chore or a job, because realistically it's not. It is not our job.
No, it's also not. I don't want someone to be able to listen to this hour episode once a week and think they know me and think that they've caught up. Like,
yeah,
specifically
true.
like the people in my life that I'm close with. I'm not saying like general, and like that's kind of at the opposite point. Like that's kind of what this is for. Yeah. I don't know. I also don't want to like have to leave things out of this. I don't like, like whatever I'm going to do, I just want it to be 100% me. And I don't want to hide things. I don't want to do things for a certain reaction. I don't want to whatever. And again, back to my privacy point, it was like, how do I keep certain things that I care about or am figuring out, or that are private, but still be authentically myself without having all these eyes on me? And like, yeah, it's a lot.
It is.
Because
she's like, I could talk about this for hours.
I know, because the other thing is like, we know they're talking.
Oh, we've been bestie. We've been new. Let them talk. Let them talk.
But it's more just like the pressure on my back. Like,
yeah. Well, part of that, as you know, is yourself.
Myself.
Yeah, yeah. But that's another story for another day.
Yeah. So, anyway,
yeah,
watch out, bitches. I'm back. I have good ideas.
She said, "What's that TikTok sound that's like?"
I took some
time off, and like,
no, it's game time, bitches.
Yeah. That's how I feel.
It's like Nicki Minaj or something.
Yeah. That's how I feel.
Oh my gosh, I should post that. Should that be like my first one?
You should. That'd be funny. That'd be hilarious. Can I change my low?
Yeah, please. Go ahead, bestie.
My low is that I tried to do the Hailey Bieber nails and I failed.
Oh, I've been waiting for this one.
I was just thinking about it because I was looking at them like in the camera. And they're fine. They're lovely. They're great, whatever. But long story short, I tried to get my nails done the other day. Well, I did get them done the other day, and I really wanted the Hailey Bieber nails. If you know, you know. I assume everybody knows what that is. It's
and tell them how often you get your nails done.
Never. Last time I got my nails done was literally last Christmas. So like 9 months ago. I'm not even exaggerating.
So she's not one of those girlies that can just go next time and redo. Like
exactly. So I was trying to treat myself, and then I get there and I'm like, I told her exactly what I wanted, exactly what the people in the video said to ask for, and it was all going well until the chrome. It was all going great until the chrome. And she says, I'm going to do one nail for you so that you can make sure you like it before I ruin them all. And I'm like, great, thank you, I appreciate that. She does my pinky. It comes out of the little thing. I look at it, and this nail is like shimmery rose gold, pink gold situation. And I literally I was speechless. I was too stunned to speak. And I was like, that's not quite exactly the color that I want. And so basically she tried to fix it like 3 different times. And I was like, you know what? Forget the chrome. Let's just do white. So she painted like a layer of white on top of the pink that was already there. And it was just, it was tragic. But,
you got to send me a close-up pic of these because I haven't seen them close up.
I will. They're not bad. I honestly ended up being happy with them, and like the shape is good. She did a good job, but the chrome, that's just not the place to go to apparently. And I just don't think they had the correct one. So
yeah, probably.
That's unfortunate. I'll have to try again next year when I get my nails.
No. Well, that's where I will say, when you pay to get your nails done and they mess them up or like something isn't how you want it, it sucks. And last time I got my nails done, I had a whole nail like peel off, and then I got them done again last weekend. And what happened again?
Did it peel off?
The exact same nail.
You need to go somewhere else.
Well, and the thing is here, like to get a acrylic fill-in and like gel coat on top, most places is like $100. Yeah, that's like more than New York. And I'm not talking designs. I'm not talking chrome. I'm not talking anything crazy. I'm talking about an acrylic fill-in with gel polish on top. And so the reason why I keep going to mine is like $40.
I got questions.
Well, and the thing is, I've gone probably 2 months, or I've probably gone there 4 or 5 times since moving here, and the first 3 times were beautiful.
And now suddenly it's like getting messed up.
Yeah. So
what the freak? That's the worst. I feel
girl,
like
right?
nail struggle. Yeah, that's
Because
just
by the time you tip and there's tax, like you're closer to 50, which is like,
yeah,
that's a lot for some nails.
it is. I know, and when they're not what you want, it's really really sad because
Right. Well, that's where I'm like, I'll pay $50 for something I don't like, but 100,
that's a little
No.
much. That is
because then that's the
much.
base price. That's not tip. That's not tax. That's not
for a fill. And just, what?
Yeah.
Girl,
Because the place I go, right? The place I go is like 15 minutes away from my apartment.
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe I should go somewhere closer just to see. But like a friend recommended this. So I was like, okay. And then I start looking up places around me and it's like 100, 120. And I was like, nope, I'm going back. Until I get another recommendation that's like affordable.
That's like a good, decent price. Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
That is
and
insanity.
I need my hair done soon. So
that's a whole nother thing.
That's going to be like a couple hundred, but that's fair.
That is fair, but 100
for some nails? For some basic?
You got to be out your mind.
Well, I guess, okay, the last thing I'll say about why we took a break, and then we'll get into our life updates.
Okay.
And this isn't why we took a break, but more of like a realization. Like, we haven't talked a whole lot since.
Oh, us?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys were, we're breaking
on a break. No, it wasn't that bad. And like, we'd probably call like maybe every other week instead of like 3 or 4 times a week.
Yeah. It's true.
Someone asked me about you maybe like 2 weeks ago at this point, a week ago, I don't know. And
I know.
Yeah.
And you're like, I really don't know.
I was like, I know how she is, but like, I couldn't tell you like her life autobiography like I used to.
Yeah, I know. We've
just been booked and busy, and like you'll hear through the life updates, stuff's been happening.
It has been happening. So let's get into it.
You go first. I'm talking too much.
Okay. I'll go first. Let me see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bullet points to kind of go through. So should I? I guess we'll just alternate.
Yeah, because I have less.
Oh, okay. So my first life update. If you're an avid podcast watcher and you're looking at the video right now, you can probably tell that something looks different, aka like 3 people who are subscribed can probably tell that something's different.
713 people that are subscribed.
I know, but I know that not all of... If all those people were watching, our views would be higher. That's all I gotta say.
Can we go back to the myth why we haven't reached watch hours? Like, how did...
It was there.
I know.
I saw it with my own 2 eyes, and then
I got a screenshot.
I
got proof.
Yeah,
I haven't looked since we like dropped back.
They're trying to scam us. That's all I know. They're trying to take our bag.
Maybe they're like, no one's reached watch hours before hitting subscribers, so like we're just gonna.
Maybe they're like, we're gonna take it away from you until you get the subscribers, and then we'll magically add it back on there.
So go like and subscribe because we're close.
Please, we are. Okay, so my first life update is that I moved unexpectedly back to Wilmington, which I had mixed feelings about, to be honest.
Oh, bestie.
Well, I didn't want to. I was like, no, this is not what I want to do, because it wasn't really by choice, and I'll explain why in a second. And as much as I like would always say that I didn't want to stay in Raleigh and that like it's not my favorite place, I don't think I was ready to leave yet, because it wasn't on my own terms, and so like I wasn't really prepared, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Because in my mind, the next time I was moving was going to be like when I got a job, or like when I was going somewhere more permanent. So I don't know, out of nowhere, long story short, I was living with my mom in Raleigh. She got a new job, so she moved. And so then I either had to find somewhere in Raleigh to live, which would be me having to rush into like finding a roommate, finding a lease, signing it for a year, committing, or I could have come back home to Wilmington. And I had a couple options. Like, my brother lives here, my dad lives here, so I could live with either of them. And I figured right now, since I'm still like in a limbo period and not really knowing where I'm going permanently, that it was smarter to just come back home, because although I wasn't really ready to leave Raleigh, I also wasn't ready to be there for a full another year without being able to leave. So I decided to come back home. So that's what I did. And so now I'm in my bedroom, my dad's house. Shout out to you, Dad. I know you're not listening, but thanks for letting me live with you.
It's for the girlies.
It is. So yeah, that's like well, I don't think that's the biggest one, but that's one of the biggest ones.
I feel like it's pretty big.
It is big. And it happened unexpectedly, like I said. And that was part of my my first low, when I said like my space is chaos. I don't really have that much stuff, but I kind of had a lot of clothes, and I have a lot of stuff, but I didn't bring a lot of stuff with me, is what I mean, because half of my belongings are in a storage unit in Raleigh. And really all I brought to my dad's are like my clothes, my few like electronic things, and then bathroom stuff. But I got a lot of clothes and shoes, and so like unpacking everything has taken me like a little while. And my room, I like to keep it super, super clean, and it's definitely not to my standard right now, because I'm also trying to go through stuff and like get rid of old clothes that I had left at home. Because you know how like when you leave for college, you just kind of like leave the old crap that you don't want to see or think about. Yeah, that was all in my closet, and so I had to kind of go through that. And I'm slowly but surely unpacking my stuff and getting my room into the shape that I prefer it in. So that would be my biggest first one. And yeah, I'll let
job
you
update. Well,
that's
that later.
That's part of my next one. So I'll let you go.
I won't ask too many questions. I won't ask.
Okay, you go.
Okay, so I guess I'll start with the broad one, because later there's a more specific point. I wrote down, I feel like I'm making money moves at work.
Oh, okay. Care to go into
Not
detail?
really in relation to money, but I've been there officially for 3 months now, which that feels like nothing. Like I feel like I've been here for 2 years.
Forever, and it's really only been 3 months. Yeah.
But the team here in Colorado is just truly, truly, truly amazing. They trust me with so much. And to be honest, they support me and like really hype me up, and like all that I do for them. Like they're like, you have completely changed like your role. Like you have done more in like 2 months than most people do in 2 years. I have done some training for other people within the company, as well as just like taken on more responsibility than what like people in my role have done in the past. Last week, we have a design call every Wednesday morning with like the entire design field for all the different like branches of our design firm, like around the country. And so there's like really important people on this call, leaders, blah, blah, blah. And they asked me to like share something that I've done, which I'll get into later as like my specific example. And it just felt so good to be someone that has been there for so short of amount of time, and like just know that I'm like making a difference, not only like with what I'm accomplishing, but I'm genuinely contributing to a team. Like to go to work and know that like you have value and like you're accomplishing something every single day, like is huge. I feel like so many people go to work and like, I'm just going through the motions, or like today's not a great day, like, or like maybe today's not exciting. Like, no, every single day there's stuff I need to do that benefits other people.
That's so just very exciting.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
And good. That's good.
Thanks.
I'm glad you feel that way, because most people takes a lifetime for them to find a job where they feel that way. So
I know. Well, and I was sharing that like we have a values meeting the first hour of our day every day at work, and I really like it. And I think obviously most people are like further in their career than me and have been there longer, so like they feel differently about it than me, and they're like, do you really like love coming to work every day? And I'm like,
you're like, yeah, bestie, you don't.
I'm like, how, like, I was like, I know things aren't perfect, and trust me, systematically, like there's always going to be things that bug you about your work environment,
of course,
but like in the grand scheme of things. And I told them, I was like, maybe this is where I'm still rainbows and butterflies, because I haven't experienced all of life that you have, but like it could be a lot worse. I know so many people that have it worse, and coming from like this New York hustle culture of like overworking and not getting compensated, like relatively, I feel like I got it pretty good. So
yeah,
maybe that's just like glass half full versus glass half empty kind of mindset.
It is, but that's better than
when I said I want to keep this up as long as possible.
There you go. Okay. So my next one is kind of coincides with the first one and is a reason why me moving unexpectedly kind of like, it's like the silver lining of me moving unexpectedly, I guess you could say, is that coincidentally, like the week that I figured out I was having to move back home, I got a couple job offers in Wilmington teaching dance, which, if y'all know, me and Kenna both grew up dancing. So to finally like feel like I like had an opportunity to do something that I'm passionate about and that makes me happy while I'm still figuring out my life, I figured I shouldn't turn it down. And it was also working out perfectly with the timing that I was moving, and I would be having to get a job here anyway, whether that be a retail job, a serving job, a whatever job. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to take these jobs because I love teaching dance. It'll bring back that part of my life that makes me happy and brings me joy. And obviously I can make money while doing it. So
true.
It was all the right things at all the right time. And last week was my first full week of like doing both jobs for like the whole week. And let me just say, it was fun and like kind of crazy because I'm still like learning the like ins and outs of all the kids in each studio and just like how everything works from a teacher standpoint, because I've taught classes, but I haven't really been like on staff anywhere. And it's a little bit different having it from that perspective versus just being like a dancer at a studio, which I did for so long. But it's been good. It's been a lot of fun, but let me just tell you, after not dancing consistently for several years, my body was sore by the end of the week. And I know that that's just part of it. And once I get used to it and how like the different muscles are working when you're dancing, I'll end up being fine. But after this first week, like, I'm exhausted.
She said I'm pooped.
I am. It takes a lot out of you. And especially because, like, I don't know, it's just a different type of exercise. And I have actually been like dancing for real with these children. Like, I've been doing everything with them. So I've been getting my workout in for the week. And honestly, I'm excited about it though, because
I was going to say, I feel like that's good for you.
It is. And yeah, so I'm excited. It's been good so far, and I think it's only going to get better. And I don't have much else to say about that. That's the other, well, I guess all of my life updates are kind of big. We got lots of
You
big
got
life
lots
updates.
of big updates. Mine are all like teeny tiny, and she's like, I did this and this, but like, it's not that much. I'm like, sure. I'm like, you moving mountains over here, low key.
Yeah. But
don't be downplaying your mountains.
I know. That's funny. Okay. I guess, that wraps up that.
No, I love that silver lining for you because, one, it's so fun to see you like happy and excited about like what you're doing, as well as you're making a lot better money.
Oh yeah.
And like, I think this will fill a void that you've had for a while, and like also really help you decide exactly what it is you want to do next.
Yeah.
Because I know dance like has sometimes sneaked its way in there, and like you don't really know, and I think this will just like fall into place. And I'm just so jealous. Like, I want to teach the kiddos.
I know, they're so cute.
I love working with kids. It's like,
I know,
I gotta
adorable.
get a point to get there. But and then I also used to say, like, when I used to teach dance, I always thought I worked harder and I was more sore because I felt like I had to do everything like perfect every time.
Exactly. Especially with
the
like
ones.
the older kids. I'm like, girl.
Okay.
No, the older ones, like the senior dances that I'm cleaning. I'm like in there, like doing the dance with them, and I'm like, I can't have them thinking that, like, you know, I don't know why. I just feel like I gotta match.
I thought
their
about
energy.
you today when I was like driving home, and I was like, man, if you're not sweating like when you're done with plies, you ain't doing it right. And I was like, that's a whole different. I haven't done a plie in a minute.
Oh, and like I taught a this is random and nobody probably cares about this, but I'm just going to tell you really fast.
Yeah.
I taught like a warm-up / conditioning class on Saturday.
No, you didn't.
And for one, I made those kids work their butts off. And I literally felt like Myra in there. Like,
as you should.
Like, I was like, high knees, like yelling. And I was doing it all myself. And I was exhausted.
Yeah.
At the end of that class, I was dripping sweat and my body was so sore. But I had to do it because, like, I gotta set the example. And also, I love using the line, like, with younger kids, being like, if I can do it, you can do it. Because I know how y'all's, like, bodies work as dancers who are in here several days a week. So, get the knees
especially,
up.
yeah, for 100%.
But it was kind of fun, and I wasn't prepared for it. She kind of just threw me in there at the last minute, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess we're doing this. But it was fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
My next one kind of ties into what I said previously. I had my first design presentation at work, which was really, really big, because I did it a couple weeks, maybe a week ago, 2 weeks ago at this point. But as a design assistant, my role is typically to like support the designers. But one of my designers was out of town and I had gotten really close with the client, and the client actually asked if I could pull together some designs and present to her. And this client, let's just say she's a little difficult. And this week there's a lot of drama, not drama, but like she's continued to be difficult even after closing that part of the project and that design.
Yeah.
But I just felt, I was really proud of myself. I like felt like I handled myself really well. And like she did end up purchasing my design, which is huge because again, I've been there 2 months and I got to do like the full role of a designer by myself. And a leader was like sat in with the meeting with me because where I work, we really work as a team. And like, that's why it's okay for me to do this. And that's why it's not like I'm stepping on someone's project or blah, blah, blah. Like, and that's what I love about it. But similar to how I work with designers, leaders work with all of us to make sure like technically, as well as like administratively, we're doing the best that we can. And the leader looked at me and she said, I've talked to, the guy's name is Dan, but he's in charge of like the entire Midwest. He's like, I've talked to Dan a lot about you recently, and he wants to like talk to you just about like your methods of doing things, because she's like, you're really young, but like you're really like profound. She's like, you don't always like say the most, but when you do, it's really important. And I was like, that's what I want to be. That's what I want to be.
That's the goal.
And she was just really like impressed and proud. And then it's also really proud because some of the other designers I worked with like walked by or like listened in while I was presenting, and they were like, we're so proud of you. And I was like, oh my gosh, like,
that's really exciting.
Yeah. So I just felt good. And it's something that like, I almost feel like I am like half designer, half design assistant, because now like I'm just doing so much more, which I love, but I'm like, gosh. And now everyone's like, I want your expertise. And I'm like, you guys.
You're like, well, technically, according to my title, that's not my job, but I'll do it.
I was like, I need a pay raise for that.
Yeah, true. No, but that's good
that's
though.
to pay.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I don't know. Just like, I remember I have been staying late a lot at work as well. Just like as the designer that went out of town, I needed to like get filled in on a lot of her stuff, and really working on like certain projects like have just taken a lot longer. And like it just makes it all worth it, like when that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and you were so young, so like being able to have this experience already is like really cool, and most people probably don't get to do those things this early in their career. So
yeah,
you should be proud.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. I don't know which one to do next.
You got so many big ones.
I know. Should I do the one about today next? Or should I save it?
That's the only one. Well, I know there's more, but like that was the one that came to mind.
That's the only other huge one.
Sure.
I'll just do it. Whatever.
Okay.
So back to my high earlier is that I made a big purchase today.
She almost just said it. She was like,
I made a big purchase today, and that purchase was a new car. Woohoo!
Like a brand new car.
Yeah, I have been looking, well, to give you a little bit of backstory, I was driving the car that I've had for the last like 2 years was technically my mom's car, and she had a company car with her most recent job. And so it kind of worked out with the timing a couple years ago that when she got that job, I needed a new car. And so she just gave me her car, and she was driving her company car. And so it was my car, but it was my mom's that she was kind of just like letting me use for the time being. And then it turned out she got a different job. She didn't have a company car anymore, and so she needed the car back. And so it's her car, and so she took it back, and I needed a new car. And part of my graduation gift was from my dad, was him helping me like put a down payment on a new car. And so we've been looking for the last few months, honestly, and we were having really bad luck because like there's just the car market right now is crazy. The market in general for every big purchase, housing, cars, whatever, is crazy. And so a lot of the new car dealers are having a shortage of things, and like you can't place a specific order for a specific color with a specific thing because of how short they are. And so you kind of just have to wait for whatever comes in, and if it's what you want, it's what you want, and you buy it. And so I've been really picky about what I want in a car, and I haven't been able to find everything at a decent price for like that's in stock. And so now that I'm back in Wilmington, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go look at the dealer in Wilmington and just see. And me and my dad went this morning, and honestly, like neither of us thought that we were going to walk away with a car today. We literally just thought that we were going to go look and see if we could get a better price there than the dealer in Raleigh. And long story short, they had the exact model and trim that I wanted, with like everything perfect except for one thing. The only thing that wasn't like my ideal first choice was the exterior color, but it had leather seats, which is what I wanted. It had the correct color leather seats, which is what I wanted. It had the sunroof, which is what I wanted. It had...
Oh, dang. She really spec'd out the whole thing.
It has all these features that I wanted, and the only thing was that the exterior was black, and I wanted like a dark gray.
Yeah.
But black was probably my second or third choice, and the guy pretty much told us that I could be waiting for a whole year if I tried to get exactly what I wanted. And I figured it was a sign for me to get it because it was right there, and it just came in like the day before. Like, and I was just like, you know what? I'm probably not going to find, like if I were to leave today without this car, I'm probably not going to find something that checks so many boxes with only one small compromise.
No, you wouldn't.
At the same decent price. So I was like, no, we need to do this today. So my dad and I bought the car today, and it is now sitting in my driveway, and it is mine.
Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. To have like a new car like
it's
your
crazy.
age is crazy.
I know. And shout out to my dad, because I really would not be able to get it without his help. But I feel like I deserve it because I have worked hard for the last several years, and I'm very lucky to have parents who have helped me with everything and made it possible for me to have nice things. So I'm very happy that it worked out, because I was getting worried that I was just going to end up with a car that was completely different than what I initially wanted. And this was the exact one that I wanted. So I'm very, very happy. And the black has grown on me even in like the 10 hours that I've had it.
Yeah. Black car is so beautiful. My dad's like, I will not allow you to get a black car even when you buy your own, because you won't wash it enough.
I was gonna say the only thing is you have to keep it clean, otherwise it can look real dusty real quick.
Yeah. So,
but when it's shiny and clean, it looks so nice.
Yeah. Well,
I'm obsessed.
I love it. I think it's gorgeous. You sent me a picture.
Thank you.
It's stunning. Like,
it is. It's so pretty, and I feel like it's the perfect mixture of like, it's modern enough, it's like feminine enough, but it's not like super
Oh
matte.
yeah,
Like it's a good.
It's still a girly car. Like
yeah, it is, but it's not like
yeah,
a frilly car. You know what I mean?
Right. No, I get
It's
that
so
because
cute.
I was thinking about cars today. I was like, man, it makes me like really want to start like saving even more to pay off debt so that way I can start saving for a car. And then, well, I've really changed opinions on cars since living here, just because one, everything gets so dirty. Like you're just doing different things, and like
the
weather's different, and then like everyone has like my dream car here, and I'm like, I just watch it drive past. And I used to want a black car and just be like, I'll just be bougie and wash it. No, not anymore.
You're like, I can't.
At least
that.
not while I
won't
live
do
here.
It. Yeah.
If I lived at home,
you
fine,
would do it.
But like,
yeah.
And that's where like I also think your car like is so like shape wise kind of similar to your last one, and I feel like that's more your style. Like you're not a boxy car girl.
No, it's not a box. It's a little bit more like.
It's like the newer Highlander style.
It's like a little bit more rugged than the last one. Like the last one was really rounded.
Right. Yeah.
And it's a little bit more like pointed at the edges, but it's definitely not a box. Like it's not like a 4Runner.
See, yeah, I'm a boxy kind of car.
Which I mean I like, but let's be real. A lot of the cars that are that shape are bigger cars than what I have, and they're like expensive.
But that's where I'm team big car in that category.
Yeah.
Which,
but
I think it's definitely good you waited also to get what you wanted, because I think we've both had a lot of like car things recently, and like sometimes you just have to ride out, like whether it's waiting for the funds, waiting for the right one, waiting for the time, like whatever it is, like it's better to wait and make that investment on something like you love than just like settling when you have the luxury of like time at least.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm happy about it. I'm very excited. It feels like a rental car. Like it doesn't even feel like it's mine.
You better keep that as nice as possible.
Oh, I'm going to.
For as long as possible.
I'm like literally about to like buy some car wash package and go like every week. I'm like, I need to keep it pristine.
You should.
I feel like that would be worth it in the long run.
Yeah. Colton did it. It depends on where you go and like how if you get it detailed versus just like the quick through. But Colton had one just for like one of the ones you just drive through, and it's like $20 a month, and you could go unlimited times. And I'm like, that's worth it.
It is worth it. Definitely.
If you go every other week, that pays for itself.
Right. Exactly. So I'm happy. I'm excited, and I'm ready to hang my Drake head back up in my car and make it my own.
Oh my gosh, she does pimp out her car like it's her room.
I know, literally, I like decorate it.
I say I don't, but
sounds right. I don't really have that much stuff, but I definitely got to hang up my little Drake air freshener, and
I still haven't. My mom's gonna hate me. I still haven't put out like I usually have like backups of everything in my center console, like perfume, deodorant, like the tool to break your window in case you fall into water, because like your parents always give you that, even though like 9 times out of 10 you're not falling in water.
Right.
I still haven't put that back in my console after getting my car back.
Oh girl, you got a couple like not what is that called? Not errands and not chores.
Oh yeah,
I'm done. You got some chores to do.
She got some chores. I will also say, this is the first time I've had a black leather interior. Never again.
That was my one deal breaker. Like I could compromise on the exterior color, but not the interior. I refuse. I would have waited 3 more years if I had to get the right interior.
Well, I'll tell you why I don't like black.
Okay.
You tell me why you don't like black.
Okay, why don't you like it?
Because my hair sheds like a motherfucker.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It's literally blonde hair everywhere.
Oh, that's not why I don't like black.
That's why I don't do it.
Oh, that's funny. No, that has nothing to do with why reason.
So what's your reason?
That's funny.
Well, that's why I was surprised you said you didn't like black interior, because I was like, she doesn't have the issue I have.
No, I don't. I don't like black interior for a couple reasons. One, in the summertime, it gets extremely hot in Wilmington. Like if your car is sitting in the sun, it's like a sauna in there, and the seats
I love a good toasty butt.
They be burning. I
love toasty buns.
I do not. So there's that. I don't know why. I just think that a clean, light interior looks just like more high end. I don't know why I feel that way, and maybe I'm crazy, but I think I'm just biased because my last car had tan leather, and I just got used to it, and I feel like it's brighter in the car.
Yeah, I agree.
And I just like that little bright, like classier, in my opinion, look. And plus, it's not as hot in the summertime, so.
Oh, see, I never even thought about that. Damn.
Yeah, that's the main reason, and then the looks is the second reason.
Yeah. No, I don't even know what my preferred thing would be. Like, I haven't even thought that far.
Wow.
I just know, like, and maybe it's not even the leather. It's more so that the carpet underneath it is black, because that's where all my hair sticks.
That's where it goes. Yeah.
Yeah. And
you need like a rubber mat on the floor so that you can
which honestly I kind of need to get
out.
one before the snow hits anyway.
That's true.
And I will say the dust that gets on like the dash and like a black interior, which I had a dark gray before, so I was kind of used to it. But black doesn't. Maybe there's just not as much dust in this car, but it doesn't bother me that much.
It doesn't bother you as much, yeah.
The hair.
Plus, I will say though, like, I could I wouldn't compromise the color, but I definitely would refuse to get a car with cloth seats because
it's over.
It's over.
I'm not paying that much for cloth seats. Period.
Exactly. That and my first car, I had cloth seats, and like the way that those seats got dirty so easily and it was so hard to clean them is insane.
Well, yeah, my first car was a used car, so like it came with cloth seats, and it always just smelled like the person before me. Yeah,
it's just harder to keep clean and keep fresh, and God forbid somebody in your car spills something.
Right.
It's over. Like Sam spilled red wine in my old car.
Oh, really?
And luckily it was leather seats, so we were able to clean it and wipe it off. But if that was a cloth seat, that would have been in there.
Well, my first car was cloth, and it was the same tan as your old car. And I guess your new car interior. So like you really noticed.
Yeah, you were not hiding that at all.
It wasn't like a dark gray or a black.
Oh, no. If I were to ever have to get cloth, I would definitely get black just because it hides things better. But nah, I'm team leather all the way, baby, all the way. Enough about random car things, though. Let's move on because we're like... I told you we...
Don't
look
even
at the
worry
time.
about it.
I told you we would be talking enough.
Nobody's going to know.
Nobody's going to know. Okay, let's move on to your next little life update.
Can you talk for 2 seconds while I fix my headphones?
She got a headphone problem. I didn't say what kind of car I got. I guess I'll say the like actual like brand and like what kind it is real quick. Of my car, because I just said I got a new car. I got a Kia Seltos, a 2023, and it's gorgeous. So yeah, that's all.
Beautiful. So exciting. I have 2 more. How many do you have?
2.
Okay.
Mine are quick. My last 2.
Okay, this one's not as quick.
That's fine.
Something I've realized during the break, as well as just like the past couple months, transitioning into like, in my opinion, like a full adult, is that like there's never enough time to figure it all out. There's never enough time like to decide everything you want to decide in life, because it's specifically being in your 20s is just about figuring things out and deciding every single day who you want to be for that day. It's not as deep and like as big, I feel like, as I don't know if it's just me or like society's made it out to be. Like, you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have it all figured out. And honestly, like, if there's one thing I've learned over the past month taking a break from all of this, is like my opinion of how I want to handle things and how I'm going to changes every day, if not like multiple times a day.
Yeah.
And that's really just the rest of your life. It's just figuring out how you want to spend it. And like, once you get to this age, so much, you've already accomplished so much. And a lot of the things that you're going to do is going to be repetitive. It's not always going to be brand new, exciting experiences. And that's where like, it really does come down to like your mindset and your attitude and like all those things. So kind of just like the reality check of what life looks like. And like life is still good. Like that's the theme for me right now. Like life is good. I couldn't be more thankful and blessed and happy with all the things. And I recognize like that in itself is like a privilege.
Yeah.
But just like kind of just the reality check of like, this is forever and ever. Like just
It
me
never
and
ends.
myself. Gotta like
me, myself, and I.
I know. And a huge takeaway that I've had over the past month or two is just like, I am so thankful that I'm someone that like enjoys being myself and enjoys being with myself and being alone.
Yeah.
I think so many people in our generation will do anything to avoid being alone, whether that's with their thoughts, physically, like they just need to constantly be surrounded by people. And like, if you can't live with yourself, I don't think you're like really progressing necessarily as like the person you could be. I don't think you're necessarily facing all like your inner demons or like growing and evolving and leveling up in those ways, because that's just as important to me as like the job, the salary. Like everyone's like, oh, you're doing this and that, and I'm like, yes, I'm very proud of those things, but I'm more proud of like myself and who I've become. And it's not always about how much money you make or who you work for and what you do. Like, I care about how you make yourself feel and how you then like make others feel. And maybe that's all like emo, but like,
no, it's true. It's true.
the sooner you can get there and like put your ego aside and like have the feelings, do the things, life's just gonna get even that much better.
It's true. And plus, I feel like we've said this before. I mean, I feel like a lot of people have said this before, but at the end of the day, you're the only person who's always going to be there. So if you're not happy or like don't know what like relationship you have with yourself when you're alone, then your life might be a little bit hard, because if all else fails, at least you have you.
Right.
So that's important to like have a good relationship with your own self and spend that alone time and think about your thoughts and work on your own relationship with yourself.
You know who's been, I feel like, been struggling with it the most these days?
Who?
Just the men's.
Oh.
Like, I just don't think men's do that.
Yeah, no, I don't think they do either.
And that's really recently what's
should.
been distinguishing boys from men, in my opinion.
Yeah, facts.
Like, and trust me, your girl's here for a good time. She's here for a party. You can do both.
Yeah, you definitely can. There's a balance.
You can still have integrity and be a good person and like have morals and still like live life to the fullest and do crazy stuff sometimes.
Definitely. 100%.
But it's like, can you look yourself in the mirror and like be genuinely proud? Not to be an asshole.
That's tea. That is tea. And it is hot.
Right. And like, don't be so delusional that you think it's okay, or that like you think it's all fine and dandy. Like,
I'm dead.
I'm gonna shut up before I say something I shouldn't.
Yeah, you best stop with that. Are you done otherwise with that?
Yep.
With that statement?
Yep.
Okay.
Actually,
I'm cutting you off.
No, I'm not gonna say anything, but I am vowing here to myself that I'm gonna be more open and honest. I don't give a fuck. It's not my job to protect anyone else's like social status. Absolutely not. You cross me, you're getting outed on the damn podcast.
Also, yeah, you're right. Okay.
No, the shit I say to you privately is
you're about to say out loud here.
Yes.
Oh, let's hear it then. Let's hear it. Starting now or next episode?
Next episode.
Okay. That's what I
They're
thought.
just about like topics going forward. If they get brought up and you want to ask me,
it gets brought up. We're
letting it rip. We're letting it rip.
All right, I will remember that next time.
Yep, go ahead.
I'm gonna clip this and play it for you when you try to deny information.
That'd be a funny TikTok. That
would be okay. My next one is that I turned 23.
Oh my! Another big one.
I literally had a birthday like 4 days ago, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, it's Monday. My birthday was last Friday. 3 days ago. And I literally turned a whole year older, 23, because that's how birthday works.
She literally had her golden birthday, and I didn't even realize it.
I know. I had my golden birthday and my Jordan year.
I wish my golden birthday was like something I could celebrate.
Your golden birthday was on when you turned 1.
Like, I know.
So you don't remember.
I want a gold bead party.
I know. I should have done that, but I didn't have a party. But that's okay, because my family got me a birthday cake that said "Happy Golden Birthday, Hannah" or something like that. It was really cute. But It was a fun time. I didn't do anything crazy.
Do you have any gifts?
Yes, I did.
Share
I'll
with
share
the
a couple
class.
with the class. But really all I did was spend time with family, and we had a fun day. We went and played putt-putt. We hung out. We went to a nice dinner.
How was that? Give me the tea.
Oh yeah, I haven't told you about it. It was really good. Of course, like for some reason, every time me and Sam go out to dinner, his whatever he gets is always better. I don't know how that happens, why it happens. And mine was really, really good. Everybody's was really good. I can't say enough good things, but Sam's was like
good.
top tier good.
There we
so
go.
I definitely recommend going there. It was amazing. And then we went out afterwards for a little bit, but I didn't stay out too late because I had to work the next morning. And honestly, the shoes that I was wearing, them hoes are not standing shoes, and I did not bring.
What shoes did you wear?
I wore these like, do I have them out? No, I don't. Sam got me these like Steve Madden like stiletto booties like a couple years ago, and they're like a pointy toed like boot kind of, and the heel is like super long and thin.
Mm-hmm.
And so like after a while they just hurt really bad, and I was wearing them for a while, and so
Damn.
I
Are
had
you
to
not
cut
a
the
thin
knife short.
heel girly?
I'm either, but not when it's like 5 inches tall. Like it was tall.
Oh, okay.
But I think most of the time I'm not, actually, now that I think about it.
That's
just
what
from
I was gonna.
what I have.
Yeah.
Normally, no.
You're a chunky heel girly.
Yeah. So it was fun. It was a good time. I'm glad that I got to spend it with my family and go out to a nice dinner. It was lovely. But I guess I'll tell you a couple of the highlights for gifts that I got. I'm trying to look around my room. Oh, the one thing that I really wanted. Let me grab it really quick to show you because you haven't seen it.
I know, you guys. I know, like, gifts really aren't that important at the end of the day, but like it's still kind of like exciting to get excited about like getting something, especially when you don't expect it.
It is. So the two things that I was like very excited about was I got a purse and wallet that match, and they're so cute.
Right.
I'll show you. Hold on.
T. Oh, that's cute. That's very you. Very you.
Isn't it? It looks like a little like bucket. I don't even know how to explain it. It's so cute. Like
it's really cute.
It's small. It's black. It has like this big strap. That crossbody strap can come off, so it can be just like a little, small like situation. Like kind of a clutch, but bigger, I guess. Yeah. And then the matching little wallet that goes with it.
Oh, I love the wallet.
I'm obsessed, and it like opens up, and there's more like space. Oops! Don't look at my address, anybody.
I don't think it's high enough quality for that.
No, it's not. It's not. But just in case, there you go. So yeah, that was like the big one that I was most excited about, and then my brother got me a pair of shoes. He got me these low top Nike blazers, but they're not the regular blazers. They're like I think they're called the jumbo blazers, and they have like a little fancier detail. They're not. I don't know how to explain it. You'll have to look it up. I'll show you later.
Yeah, show me,
because it'll take a while, but to like get it out right now, and you won't be able to see. But I got a pair of shoes from him. I got what else did I get? I got a couple books that I really wanted. One of them was The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Which,
you gotta let me know how that is.
I know, I'm excited to read. And then, the other one actually I didn't get for my birthday. I just bought for myself this week. But it ends with Us by Colleen Hoover. So we'll see about those. I'm reading
one of her books right now.
I know. Aren't you reading Verity?
Yeah, I've been a little slow on it, to be honest. I finished Ugly Love in like a week.
Oh,
and
wow.
This has just taken me a while. Ugly Love was phenomenal.
Was it?
But
I'm excited.
It Ends with Us is one of the next ones I want to read too. So
I'm so excited. I'll let you know how it goes.
Okay.
What else did I get? My mom gave me this photo of myself from when I was a baby. I don't know why she gave this to me.
Oh, that's cute.
Isn't it cute?
Oh,
I'm like,
she's thoughtful like that.
She is. And I got a couple other random things. Oh, I got this really cute tote bag that says, it's so cute. I'll also show you later because
Yeah.
I want you to see it. But it says it's from this girl who lives in Raleigh, and she hand letters and draws things, and she puts it on these different products, shirts, tote bags, cups, whatever, and she sells them. And I love her to death. I've been following her for a while, and
Oh shoot.
the tote bag is so cute. It says, I think it's brown letters, and then it has pink flowers on it, and it says, "Don't trip over what's behind you."
Oh, that's cute.
It's really cute. So those are a couple of the highlights as far as birthday gifts, and I'm very thankful for everything that I got. So thanks for all the people that got me things. I love everything. But yeah, that turning 23. I don't even feel like, I was telling Kenna this earlier or last week when it happened. Like, it doesn't even feel like my birthday. I was just like, oh, all right, here we are. I guess I'm older now. Like, it feels so weird when you get older. Birthdays just like don't register the same way that they used to.
Yeah, both of us
crazy.
almost forgot, like, just that it was that time of year again. We're like,
I know,
we're here again.
I know. And Kenna's birthday is literally a week after mine, so hers is coming up in the next few days, and I'm just like, dang.
I know. I forget.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I haven't, like, no one's brought it up. I haven't talked to, like, it just hasn't come up.
I'm bringing it up right now. Your birthday.
That's true.
So
That's
get ready.
True. That's true.
But yeah, that's kind of my last big one, and then I have one more that I'll say after your next one.
Okay, this is my last one. It's like so small, but I just I don't know how to say this without sounding like an asshole.
Oh, what? What is it?
I just have been feeling myself recently, specifically in the wardrobe department. She said, "Oh my gosh."
That's good.
Yeah, I get complimented all the time at work, which just makes me feel good that I found like a nice balance between like my style plus corporate America plus like professional but still like cute plus still like boss lady, like just all the things. I now really struggle to dress not going to work and feel like I don't have anything.
Yeah.
I also feel like I don't own t-shirts anymore. Like, where did all my comfy clothes go? I don't even know how to be comfy. Like, what is that?
You're like, I don't know how to dress like a regular human being.
But I will say I get in like, now that I have my few outfits at work, I'm like, dang, I'm kind of repeating a lot. Like,
oh yeah, that's
but
part
I will
of it,
say,
though, I feel like.
Yeah, it is. And now that it's fall, it kind of opens up like a different section of my wardrobe, like more sweaters, more boots.
Yeah. More layering stuff, I feel like.
More opportunities. And I've been really into like the accessories, and I want like a little bit more like fun earrings to wear to work just to, spice it up.
Yeah, yeah. I'm still waiting for the work week OOTD video.
Girl, it's coming.
Okay, I hope so, because I'm waiting.
It hasn't been started, but
it will.
I'm still working on my master.
I know.
And I came up with a good TikTok to come back with.
Oh,
it's
good.
like a trend right now, but I think it'd be a good one to come back with.
Wait, have you told me about it yet? I don't
Nope.
think so. Oh, okay.
I realized it yesterday. So.
Oh, okay. So it's a new discovery.
Yep. She's just feeling herself.
Well, I need a new wardrobe, so you can help me out with that.
We gotta get some good. First off, we know we're getting the pics when you're coming here.
Oh,
but
get ready because it's about to be
bus,
photo
plane,
shoot after photo shoot, plane, train, bus, next club, next place.
Yeah, pick after pick after pick.
Yes, and it's gonna be bus next place. So
right. Thank you for the energy. I just ate my.
You just did what?
I just ate my microphone. I was like,
oh, you're just like,
yeah. just a nice moment.
Oh goodness.
But yeah, I would love to go shopping. I like,
Yeah.
Okay.
The vibes. Good talk.
Okay.
All right. Oh wait, I have one more.
Yeah.
Actually, this last one is both of us. It's like, we're both involved in this.
Okay.
And it's that I booked a trip to visit Kenna.
Oh yeah, that's a great segue into that. Oh my gosh.
So soon we will be reunited. Should we say when it's happening, or should we not? Unlike anybody cares.
No one. Yeah, it's fine.
So
she's coming the weekend of Halloween.
Oh yeah. So fire and ice? Question mark? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Should we?
I feel like we should, but
like, how hard are we gonna go though?
Like, I don't know. I need to. I don't know. I gotta look. I don't know.
I was gonna say, I'm always.
Oh no, we gotta talk about it, I guess. Because
are we going like practical? Like, obviously we'll go out, but like, I don't really
like
know the vibes.
Are we doing like we could do like a black pants and then like a cute fun top that matches fire and ice,
right?
Or are we like full out fire and ice?
Right, because part of me was thinking like I want to get like a red leather skirt and then do like a red kind of bodysuit moment. Oh. So I could be like all red.
Yeah, and then
also like I feel like black bottoms is always the way to go.
Yeah, true.
Just like if there were things I would wear again, I would invest. Like I would get something, but it's like
I agree.
How else am I gonna wear? Like I'd wear a red top again.
I would wear a red top again, or I'm not wearing red. I would wear a blue top again, also, but I don't know about like a blue pants or skirt.
Yeah, and then I'm also thinking like I kind of like that it's more of a subtle costume because we all know I'm just not a costume girly. I'm not meant for this life.
Right.
But like, what would we do to signify like fire and ice or just nothing? Just
we're in a costume besides just a red and blue top.
Do a little red eye sparkle? Like I don't know. Like I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know that to me, the more you do, the slightly more tacky it gets.
Yeah. We would just have to explain to anybody.
You know what kind of top I kind of want to get, and I know we would both wear it again. You know that like really popular like Urban Outfitters corset top? It comes in every color.
Mm-hmm.
Like that would be the time to do that. But I'm slightly nervous about my
Oh yeah.
But I think I could go try it on in person.
I was about to say I could go. Oh wait, I'm in Wilmington now, not Raleigh, so I can't go try it on anymore. But.
Well, I've also seen Amazon has like a dupe version of it for like a lot less. So
that could be something to look into.
Because then I can always return it too if I don't like it.
I wish, and this probably wouldn't be worth buying, but it would be fire to do like black pants and then like shoes in the shirt of the color.
Right? Or like, you know my gold dress, but if there was like an equivalent of that in a top in like red and blue.
Yeah.
Because I would even get red boots just to like spice it up.
Yeah.
Like I would wear my red boots again.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd wear blue again, but maybe.
I don't know. I feel like if anyone would, it be you.
Yeah, maybe.
Like we picked the right color for us, respectively.
That's true. I mean, I'm wearing blue headphones right now, so that's part of halfway there.
Yeah.
Not like I'm using these, but you get the gist. So yeah, that's exciting though. I'm visiting Kenna, and we're gonna have a blast, and we're gonna be reunited, and I don't even know what we're doing, but it's going to be great. It's going to be exciting, and we're going to be living our best lives while we're there, while I'm there, and I'm never leaving.
I told her, I was like, I hope she cancels her flight home, and I guess she didn't hear like the home part. She was like, oh, you don't want me to come?
At first I thought she meant like cancel it and not come. I'm like, dang.
No,
okay.
I just hope you stay. Just,
oh yeah,
I
know. Maybe
I set you up on job interviews. Like, no, we're not hanging out. You're going to job interviews.
You're like, actually, this is me trying to get you to move here.
Yeah.
This is not fun. This is business.
They're already expecting you. Here's your outfit and go.
That's funny. But I'm excited. I feel like I haven't seen you since you moved. So
I know.
It'll be fun. It'll be a good time.
You know who I haven't seen in like a year?
Who?
My brother.
Oh. Yeah, that's true.
I know.
Where was the last place you saw him?
Christmas.
At home?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Colton, get out, go. What you doing?
Well, he's coming for Thanksgiving, but it'll be like pretty much a year in between seeing each other.
Oh, yeah. True.
So, irrelevant, but
you said irrelevant information. Is that all? Do you have any more updates, or is that it? I feel like we're done.
Good. I feel like we're done.
I told you we were going to talk the whole time.
I told you.
Check the time.
I know. Well, we were like 2 minutes in. I was like, damn, it feels like 20. Fuck this. Like,
Well, now it's an hour 13, and this episode has come to a conclusion.
Yeah. Well, that's going to wrap up this episode. We hope you guys got filled in on all the tea, and we're excited to be back. Go follow us on everything. Hannah is at hranzuli, and I'm just at Kanacasto. I do have a YouTube video planned for comeback, and an Instagram post planned, and a TikTok planned. So, like, go like and subscribe. But that's it. Also follow us on this channel, which is just youtube.com/KenandHan. And everywhere you listen to podcasts, it's just the Girls That Get It podcast. But we love you so much, and we will see you in an episode soon.
Bye.